P. Diddy is trying to get a new bond, but the prosecution say no way. Diddy is still in jail trying to persuade witnesses not to testify against him. And he's also using other people's phone in jail to try to get around his phone calls being recorded. And they also are saying that Diddy is trying to taint witnesses and the jury in this case. Now here's the article. Prosecutor accused Sean Diddy Combs of trying to sway jurors from jail. Sean Diddy Combs has tried to reach out to prospective witnesses and influence public opinion from jail in a bid to affect potential jurors from the upcoming sex trafficking trial. Prosecutor claimed in a court filing urging a judge to reject his latest bail request. The government accusations were made in a Manhattan federal court filing late Friday that opposes the music mogul latest $50 million bail proposal. A bail hearing is scheduled for next week. Prosecutor wrote that a review of recorded jail calls made by Combs shows he has asked family members to reach out to potential victims and witnesses and has urged them to create narratives to influence the jury pool. They say he has also encouraged marketing strategies to sway public opinion. Now they're talking about the latest video that Diddy Kids did celebrating his birthday on social media. They're saying that that was some kind of ploy to sway the jurors. The defendant has shown repeatedly, even while in custody, that he will frequently and repeatedly flout rules in order to improperly impact the outcome of his case. The defendant has shown, in other words, that he cannot be trusted to abide by the rules or conditions. Prosecutors have wrote in a submission that contained redactions. Prosecutor wrote that it could be inferred from his behavior that Combs wanted to blackmail victims and witnesses into silence or into providing testimony helpful to his defense. Lawyers from Combs did not immediately respond to the request for comment. Prosecutors said Combs began breaking rules almost as soon as he was detained at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn after his September arrest. He has pleaded not guilty to charges that he coerced and abused women for years without aid of a network of associates and employees while silencing victims through blackmail, violence including kidnapping, arson, and physical beating. 2 judges have concluded he is a danger to the community and as a risk to flee. His lawyer recently made 3rd request for bail after the rejection of 2 previous attempts, including a $50 million bail proposal. In a request that they cited changed circumstances, including new evidence which they said made it sensible to release Combs so he can better prepare for his May 5th trial. But prosecutors said and defense lawyer created their latest bail proposal using some evidence prosecutor turned over to them, and the new material was already known to the defense lawyers when they made previous bail applications. In their submission to a judge, prosecutors said Combs' behavior in jail shows he must remain locked up. For instance, they said Combs has enlisted family members to plan and carry out a social media campaign around his birthday with the intention of influencing the potential jury in the criminal proceedings. He encouraged his children to post a video to their social media account showing them gathered to celebrate his birthday, they said. Afterwards, he monitored the analytics, including the audience engagement from jail and explicitly discussed with his family how to ensure that the video had had his desired effect on potential jury members in the case. They said the government also alleged Combs during other calls made clear his intention to anonymously publish information that thought he would that he thought would help his defense against the charges. The defense efforts to obstruct the integrity of the proceeding also includes relentless efforts to contain potential witnesses, including victims of his abuse who could provide powerful testimony against him, prosecutors wrote. So they're saying that Sean Combs, P. Diddy, had his kids to do the birthday video and post it on social media to persuade potential jurors. And also, they say P. Diddy is talking to family members from other inmates' phone passcode, and also using some type of text messaging service to get around the authorities listening in on his jail phone call. So they're telling the judge that P. Diddy shouldn't get bond. He shouldn't be granted bond because he in jail still doing the same thing. Please subscribe, hit the like button. See you soon.